Money doesn't go with you in the grave. So I think we have lost value on like how to just take care of the souls of people.
Yeah.
So people could actually find the time to live.
Right.
Take care of families and not feel like they're just working their life away and just working. It should be different.
Do you think there's a world where that exists?
Yeah, there's a world where it exists, just not here.
Welcome to You Plus Happy. Yeah. Hello, we're back. Welcome to season 3 of You Plus Happy. I'm Selena Marshae, and this season I get to talk to interesting guests who are building lives they like, living on purpose. And listeners, you help make the show when you like, when you review, when you ask questions, when you subscribe, when you share, all the things. We all ask you to do it because it actually matters. So if you could just take a second and do that, it would be so helpful. Thank you so much. Today, I'm joined by TQ, Hendrickson, Aerospace engineer. See, I don't say it a lot. We'll talk about it because I don't do aerospace in this. Aerospace engineer by day and creative producer, AD, script supervisor, singer, dancer, actor. See, I didn't mess those up because I say those all the time. I can read, I promise. Okay, welcome to the show, TQ.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Yes, I'm glad you're here.
Yes. The day is nice. The rain is let up a bit.
Up. Every day we hope
we can have sunshine.
A little less rain.
Yes.
I have a theory that it should only rain at night, but like
I would love to have you elaborate on that.
Like from
I'm interested.
2 to 4, 2 or 3 times a week.
2 to 4, 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. 2 a.m.
I think that's where I'm at. Is
Okay. Think about it, because then it would never rain during the day, and everyone would be happy.
But there's something about a day rain that's sort of beautiful.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, and that's
it's
why
like being kissed from above.
That's why we're not doing it my way. That's why God was like, okay, Selena. Anyway. We're starting the season with a speed round.
Okay.
Keep or delete.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right. Hustle culture.
See, it's hard to ask an engineer's questions because I want to define the requirements of hustle culture. So I'm like, is it hustling like just grinding?
Whatever it means.
Is it hustling like New York?
Okay.
Is it just grind? If it's just grinding, yeah, I think we should keep.
But if
it's character,
if it's New York, delete.
I don't want them to go to jail, so I would say delete.
Delete. Okay.
Delete.
Just depending.
Yeah, it depends. But yeah, it's keep. Grind is good.
Okay. Networking.
Keep.
Okay. 5 a.m. routines.
Depends on your age. But I think you should keep discipline. Keep discipline.
Okay.
Keep.
Manifestation.
Keep.
Okay.
Can I do that? I've been learning this.
Yes. I've been doing it wrong.
Oh, is it this?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm probably
stop.
the same age. I don't know. We could just let us know in the comments. Is it your
This
index or your? Okay.
I think it's this.
Okay.
Okay.
I can start a new one. This is wrong.
This
Okay.
feels like
We have a guest in the studio who is choosing the pinky, which I think that matters too. All fingers matter here. Therapy?
keep.
Okay. Coffee chats.
Can I rename it tea chats?
Yeah.
Because I think tea is the thing.
What's a tea chat?
You drink tea instead of coffee.
Okay, but it could be the coffee
But
chat.
yes, keep.
Okay. Delulu confidence. Delulu, like.
No, don't keep.
Okay.
Delete.
Okay. And then corporate retreats.
Delete.
With
Maybe because I'm in corporate. Delete.
But you're in so that's the end of the game. Thank you for playing. Why are we deleting corporate? Wait, you don't like corporate world?
It is conforming. It's kind of a little bit restrictive. It is get in line and follow, right? It's not as free to what I think as humans we were designed to be.
Yeah.
So I would say corporate, can be done differently. Should be done differently. Should it evolve?
How do you think it should be done?
I think that it should be more focused on people and how they live versus on making money. Money doesn't go with you in the grave. So I think we have lost value on like how to just take care of the souls of people.
Yeah.
So people could actually find the time to live,
Right.
take care of families, and not feel like they're just working their life away and just working.
Yeah.
It should be different.
Do you think there's a world where that exists?
Yeah, there's a world where it exists, just not here.
Yeah.
But there's a world, it's just off grid. You're kind of off grid, right? There's a world out there. You just takes more labor from your part. Maybe you can't get the perks of the sewage and the water system the same way, but
Yeah.
you get to live again.
Corporate, I was in corporate America for 8 years. I do feel like it gives you some tools to be in the world.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does.
So it has its, unfortunately, just
There's
so
some
you
perks.
can function in society in a different way. I think it gives you those tools. You said key to manifestation.
Yes.
What does it mean to you?
I think it means life, actually. I think we haven't tapped into all the sources of our brain. I think we only use, 10 to 15% of our brain capacity. So I think there's a certain part of us where if we really believe it, we achieve it. And I listen to all the greats. So Michael Jackson, of course, I'm gonna throw him out there. He was a manifester, right?
Yes,
We all saw hopefully the movie.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like it's mind over matter, right? It's the mental that takes you to that next level. When you want to give up physically, the mind pushes you forward. So
What's the last thing you manifested?
that my husband be come home safely. But I always do that. The last thing I manifest, I think I kind of manifested this.
Really?
Like this whole thing. I wanted to be on your show.
Really?
I watched it.
Why didn't you say anything?
I just wait for the timing of the world to work in its favor.
What?
But I've always looked at the show and, I think part of it manifested like this life, right? This is like the first time I'm doing this and talking about me with you. Like I've never done a podcast talking about like me. So.
We'll get used to it, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's manifesting for me.
Yes.
But yeah, I think this life kind of is the last thing I kind of manifest. I just want to meet good people and do great work and just help.
So did you like consciously manifest it? Did you sit down and think about it, journal, or did you just like, this is what I want?
I talked it out loud in a video to myself.
Really?
I do like little TikToks, and I talk out loud like, hey, I'm going to try this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to see how it feels. And I'm a deer in headlights. I do not know what everyone knows. I do not know the terms and the languages of the world in this industry yet, but I'm going to be a sponge and just step into whatever position.
Did you post it or you just said it to yourself?
No, I don't post everything.
Right.
So like I have things for myself and I play back and I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, like, how often do you play it? Did you play it?
Not a lot. I don't think I had time to watch.
Right.
Because, I kind of have two careers right now.
Right.
The aerospace engineering and then this world. So I haven't watched it often, but I do just look at videos, a lot of just my past and see, do I recognize myself?
Ooh.
Like, when I look, I go, do I recognize her? And then she's an old version, or like some videos I look at myself and I go, wow, I love her and I hope I can be her every day.
Wow, okay. So, and that tells you which path you're on. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure everyone is very curious about aerospace engineering. Well, it's always different from the outside looking in, right? And you're living, how long have you been an engineer?
Since 2012 of August.
14 years almost. What do you do?
Okay, so I can't talk about probably everything I do. But my degree has been in civil engineering, so I thought I was going to build bridges and buildings. So that's what I actually went to school for. And then I ended up in aerospace, so I actually did structural analysis for airplanes. So all the mechanics and mathematics to keep the planes up. So I've worked aircrafts, military vehicles and stuff like that, and like commercial space stuff. Space is my favorite, but just all the math to keep it up, like all the just like engineering analysis to keep the airplane from coming down.
Falling.
Yeah. So that's what I do. That's what I've done. Now I'm a systems engineering manager. So I kind of stepped into the management side. So I run a team of system engineers now.
So you're the reason we can fly.
I don't know if I developed the thermodynamics of things in this world.
You're not the Wright brothers.
No, but I help to keep things afloat and in the air.
You help us stay up there.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get on a plane without thinking about you now.
That's right, though.
I'm on a plane because it's TQ.
You're like, we out here working.
That is funny. I wrote down, wait, what's the most common reaction people give you when you tell them?
Oh, the number one thing?
Uh-huh.
So the number one thing is they say, what do you do? And I go, well, I'm an aerospace engineer. And they go, oh, so you're smart, you're intelligent. And I go, because I'm still trying to be as humble and humility as much as I can. I go, yeah, kind of, yeah, enough to get by.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing they say. I think it's a little shocking to some, because maybe in the film world, not many people transition between those two spaces.
Right.
So that's why I think it works for me in the film so far, like the technical.
It stands
detailing.
out too. It's memorable. You don't forget that. Yeah. When I was gonna ask you about. So are the people smart you work with?
Yeah.
Because
we're all nerds. I'm a nerd. I'm okay with saying I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I'm a cool nerd. I think that's what I used to sing in high school. But yeah, we're all kind of nerdish in our own ways, but we all have these outside personas that we also may have.
Okay.
Career things that we do outside.
Because I was thinking about this Obama a clip I just saw, and he was like, you get around these people, they're not all that.
I wouldn't say they be all that. They're just a little smart.
They're just smarter than the
They're
average.
not all that.
Well, does that mess with your patience for people who, in the regular world, who...
Can I say? Well, I would say it messes with my patience, but it does challenge me to be better at my patience. It's not that it's hard. It's just I'm mindful that my brain does this thing of trying to get in the intricacies and details, and not everybody lives there. So I'm more of the chameleon. I will not force others to have to change. I'm like, let me learn a person and adjust.
When did you know you were smarter than everyone?
I don't think I'm smarter than everyone, but when did I learn I had the capacity?
Yeah.
Probably since I was young. My dad was an engineer. So
did you have to develop it, or was it kind of natural?
I think it was natural. They always find it through math and science. So they look at how you did in math class or something, and it was like, oh, you should be an engineer. And I'm like, okay. I wanted to be a singer when I was a kid.
I know. Well, I looked at your TikTok.
I wanted to be a singer when I was a kid.
You are singing in front of a lot of people, because some of them are voiceovers and some of them are you, right?
All of them probably are all of me.
Really? I watched one. I think you were. That's the person in the. What is this called? The studio. Her husband. Is that okay for me to say? Yeah. She's producing
I'm married.
Today.
Surprise.
Because I think maybe I watched one when you were dancing.
That's when I'm dancing, I'm more lip singing.
Yeah.
So when I'm dancing, I'm in a whole different. I don't even remember. I have to watch it. That's the videos I look at when I go, I hope I get to live like her every day.
Yeah.
And then when I'm on a set and everyone follows me after, they're like, your dancing is we didn't know you do, this energy was in there.
Right.
And I was it's like Michael Jackson. I call him out a lot because I do feel.
That's how I feel when I host. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like you're in your moment. You're actually living in present.
Yeah, it really is like that. But I sing too, so if you ever want to sing one day, I love singing.
You should tell me.
Do you do it only, where else do you do it?
This is where I do it for now. People tell me I should start taking it seriously, so I'm trying to be more brave.
Yeah, it takes time.
I'm still getting through
it takes time.
Shining in front of people thing. I think the only part I was in front of the camera once was for company time. But other than that, I went right behind the scenes.
Yeah. Company Time is how we met. It's a web series. Go check it out. It's really funny. I think I'm in it too.
She's amazing, by the way. Hilarious.
Thank you. Yes. So go check it out. Sorry, shameless plug. What was I going to say? Wait, all right. So obviously, how did you get from engineer to all the creative work?
So I took a role to be a manager at my job, and our VP sent me to something in Atlanta for Women's History Month. And down in Atlanta, it's a lot of women, and there was someone filming, company time director, right? Rod. So there was someone filming there, and he and I started talking, just randomly. I was dressed just for work. We just started talking, and then we exchanged IGs. And he's just messaged me and said, can you come on an audition? And I said, what? Like he remembers, I'm pointing to my husband. He remembers because I like that whole night, I was like, me? Like, that's crazy. Like, no, like I want to just tell him never mind. And then he's like, my husband's like, you should go. And I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. And I got there and I sat in that room with all these other talented people who are just like waiting to go in. And I'm like, I cannot believe I'm here. Right. Like the whole time. And I was scared. And I went in that room and I actually, if you remember Jordan's character, I actually auditioned for Jordan because I said, it's a male, but I'm actually a real manager in a corporate society. So I want to go after that. Yeah. And I got really great feedback from an actress in there, that Hogany Raspberry. Okay. So she improv with me, and she was like, I hope Rod's okay if I say this, but she was like, you need to make her your star. And I was like, of course he's not going to rewrite a script. Right. It's for a male, it's super respectable, but then he's like, hey, here's the supporting character role for being the office next door manager. And I said, perfectly fine. I'm okay with either one. But I was just honored and kind of like life-changing moment for me. Right. Had you thought about it before? Singing, yeah, but I just thought that I just did that behind scenes. I just thought I was going to be an executive vice president of my company one day. Like I thought I was just
still might happen.
It can. Depends on which life pulls at me hardest.
Yeah. Those stories always blow me away because it's like serendipity, right? And it's like life will kind of, that's when it's like, oh, maybe I can trust life because it will kind of guide you where it wants you to go. Yeah. I don't care what your plan
And that's what I felt like. I felt like God definitely was just like, what a coincidence. I take a job that I used to be remote in my corporate job before I took this management role. And I was very cautious. I didn't want to give up my freedom. Right. But I took it. And then months later, I go and meet a director randomly. And then he's like, please audition. I'm like, what are you seeing me? I don't know what you see. And then I get to work with all of you guys and saw like what it felt like working with people of passion. And I was like, man, game changing. My heart just like feels these feelings. And that's when I was like, what you got behind scenes? What you got here? I want to try this. So. Did you ever think you would take singing seriously? I don't know. No, my brain still is just like, maybe. I love writing, so maybe writing for people. But, I do think about it, but I'm thinking about it in a different way. Before it was like, oh, my own little CDs and then like little things. But now I'm like, oh, if people are doing film and they need original scoring and they need original vocals, I would like to offer that. So I'm looking at it in a different light now, how to apply it. Yeah. One of the reasons I do this show is because I do want to expose how many options there are in this industry, especially. How many options there are, period, but especially in entertainment. Because I think we think, well, I know I did growing up. Singer, maybe a songwriter, maybe a producer, but mainly singer. And then in the movie world, acting, director, maybe a writer. But I didn't think about scoring. I didn't think about all the things. Or you can have a career just as a songwriter. You can have a career just doing scoring. Or all the other things that you've listed here. Producer, AD. Yeah, I've done a lot of different things so far. There's so many people on set. Yes. What do you like the most so far? What role? No, like, I guess what title? What title? Yeah. I really enjoy being an AD, first AD. Really? Don't get me wrong. As a producer, it's fun. It's busy. And it's indie. So sometimes you're wearing like 3-4 hats. So it's hard. But the reason I like being a first AD is because I can set the tone of kindness. Any set that I'm working is kindness forward. Ooh. That is a big deal, and I am not traditional. There is hierarchical things I've learned where, maybe the extras have to sit here. Everybody gets offered the water. Everyone gets offered the care. That is my thing. So if you are on a set with me, kindness leans in first. Yeah. So that's why I like being the AD, because I get to ensure that that's happening. And everyone feels very emotionally comfortable because I want your talent to flourish. Yeah. That's one of the big
things for me as well. Like it's at the top of the list just because I don't care what you do. People think of this industry as like your dream job. It doesn't matter if you work with people who are not kind. It's not your dream job. That's not your dream set that day. I'm telling you, it can be really horrific. Okay, I wrote down some. This is not a crazy question, but I was ooh.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
But it's not. It's really not.
Okay.
And anything you don't. This is not that kind of show. So anything you don't want to answer, just don't, and I can take it.
Just go like
just yes. And I'll be like, oh, okay, got it. I'll yes and you. What's the most random skill crossover between engineering and entertainment?
Skill crossover for me, because I am now in system engineering, I assess efficiencies a certain way. We have to produce aircrafts that cost a lot of money. And we have to produce it fast. So when I'm on a set, the ability for me to look at all the departments and just really be in tune with each, it's like music. So when I'm on a set and there's the harmonies off and I go, everybody team me and someone's doing something different out of whack. So I look at it like harmony. So it's like just a system engineering mindset of just pulsing people and making sure things are efficient. So I think that has overlapped well. And then also being a manager, I focus on the care and of folks there and bringing out the best versions of them there. So I apply that to, you know, no matter if you're in the hair department, if you're wardrobe, it's like, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling okay? Do you need anything? Like, it's just those type of transferable things.
What do you say? Because there's so many different personalities. How do you pull out the best or get them on?
You have to learn people.
Yeah, but what if it's day one?
It's okay. It's the mannerisms, right? When I have my safety meetings in the beginning, you know, you assess people. So it's like you look at people's. That's a moment for you to listen, observe, right? So I look at people's mannerisms. I look at how they are, because we have pre-production meetings, right? So you kind of understand pre-production, like personalities, what's your work style, what's your conflict resolution style, things like that. Like, so I just take my time with people.
Right.
And just try to pay attention, right? I do that a lot with my directors. I want them to focus. So if I can feel that you're stressed out, you don't have to tell me. I'll walk over and just be like, hey, breathe.
But what if somebody doesn't like that?
Then it's okay. Let me know. I tell them, let me know every style won't fit, but I want to learn your style enough to make sure you operate effectively.
So at the end of it all, if you make them feel confident in you and your ability to get the best out of them, that's what we're really going for.
Yeah, it's like trust, like a moment of trust. Yeah. And then, you know, I want you to be happy because that will bring out to me the best version of a person. So it's my job, right? And don't get me wrong, there's gonna be some tough and challenging personalities. But with those, you try to just get through it, right? You work in moderation. Some people you gotta be a little more forceful with and hold that boundary. As long as it's professional, because if not, I will remove you.
Yeah,
you know, I would have to be like, we'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll make some changes.
I watched this show with my friend. It was like how they took all the money from this millionaire or whatever, and they had to start a business. I don't know what it's called, but I was so proud of myself because every move he made, I said, that's what I would do. That's what I would do because I'm a producer by day. I produce animations, but I have to work with a lot of different personalities and all that sort of thing.
I didn't know you did that.
That's my day.
Ideas to throw your way. Okay.
That's my day job, but I have to navigate so many different personalities and with the podcast. But I was like, oh my God, I would get rid of her. I would do this because certain people, you have to accept that certain people are just not going to be a good fit.
Yeah.
And
it'll mess up the flow, right? Sometimes you can have, it's like gardening. I'm an avid gardener, so it's like you're going to keep a rotten fruit next to the bunch. That's good, and it will overlap and cause a little bit of disturbance.
It really will. Or think about, I just had the vision of the clean water, and then you just drop a little red dot in. All of it is might not be red, but it's like a little pink now because this little drop.
It stains.
So it's like, oh, you gotta go. Sorry.
Unless people want to adjust, right?
You can see that.
A moment to adjust. If someone doesn't want to adjust, you're like, some people are teachable, coachable.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
When you're not, I go, that's prideful, and pride comes before the fall.
Yeah. What does it look like? Like defensiveness when you
Some people are defensive. They might not want to give you eye contact. They might, like you can kind of tell if someone's more. You just try to still respect them. I do. I don't want drama. So we still respect each other, but just do your job.
You're just not, and they're not receptive, and it's just, well, bye-bye.
Yeah. Burn bridge, right? That, to me, you work hard so you can get called for the next job.
And you'll
know when you didn't, probably do as well as.
It's a small business. Like, it doesn't look like it from the outside looking in. But when you're in it, people know somebody. Like, if I brought you to set or something, or you brought Seth to set, and you keep taking him to set, they're like, oh, I remember you from this. Somebody's going to remember you. And if you were terrible, like mean and rude, they really remember you.
Yes.
I'd rather you not remember me than remember some bad stuff that I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if this is a drama question.
All right, here we go.
Which job has more drama, aerospace or film sets?
I will say they both have some drama. Of course, corporate has corporate drama all day. Like there's drama in there, guys. We know about it. But sets have drama, but they're short. Because you're there for maybe 3 days with each other to film something, depending on what you're filming, and then you're done.
Right.
So it's quick drama. It's not sustained drama. It's not suffocating drama. It's the quick, oh my gosh, this was rough, but we got it done, versus, oh my gosh, I got to come to this every day for like the rest of my life till I retire. So, you endure more probably.
Damn. How do you resolve that every day?
Find happiness somewhere else. Or go into a mindset of overt positivity somewhere. Just like vibe above it as high as you can. To the point where people might think you're a little crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have my headphones in and I'm walking and like I might groove, but no one dances. But I might like do a little movement at work and everyone's like, oh, she's happy. And I'm like, oh, yeah-ish. I'm just creating my happiness.
Who in this business is not crazy though, honestly? We're all a little loony.
A little bit. I think we have to be though.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I like this business, because I'm amongst the other crazies.
Yeah,
like,
it feels good. I think that's why I was like, man, I kind of like it.
It feels freeing because I don't have to put on this mask that is just so heavy and just
But is that
BS.
crazy though? Question, like, is being unseen without the mask actually living in a crazy way, or are we living crazy now within the system?
Yeah.
But should be living more free and normal to how we've been designed.
Yeah. That for sure. No, I
think we're kind of still sleeping. A lot of us are just asleep. Yeah, I know, it's kind of heavy.
It is sad. Yeah. I hope that everyone
wakes up.
Well, yeah, follows their dreams. I know it sounds cliche, but when you follow your dreams, it like opens up your heart. It makes you different in the world, and it lifts. A rising tide lifts all boats, right? So it's like, but when you're corporate, not everybody, but when you're suffocating who you are. Yeah. You're not good for other people, or you're just like going through the motions of life. I was like that, and I was like, this is not cool, man. What's something that you chased that didn't make you happy after you got it?
Oh, something I chased that didn't make me happy. I forgot. What are you about to say? I feel like
I was gonna say friends. Seeking out close friends.
So yeah, he's probably really put me on the spot now, huh? Now this isn't applicable to everybody, but in my life, like I have this thing, like because I work in the industry with a lot of men, I want to find girlfriends and they're like, hey, I want to hang out, and it hasn't been my easiest journey. Because I am a little probably slightly autistic in the sense of like how my mind thinks, and I want reciprocation. I do, because I would give. Yeah. But I hate the word expect that back, but I just want to find a reciprocation. So to me, that was something where I would find something and it just always didn't like pan out a certain way. And it would just be a little disappointing, but I still wish people the best. I just kind of move myself this way. Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't be here for that,
Wait, how did you go about meeting friends?
Just like randomly, like working, like dance classes or wherever it at. I just will meet people. I don't know. I feel like that has been a part of my life where I don't know if I could be fully transparent. I never knew if I was meant to be close with a lot of people. I always thought, well, maybe I'm meant to just support a lot of people in passing.
Yeah.
And stay kind of in the wilderness of life,
Yeah.
isolation sometimes.
Well, not to be too heavy, but did you come to that conclusion after a bunch of disappointments?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think some of that is protection.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know the whole story, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like that for a long time because I was tired of, it's almost like dating. Like I was tired of being hurt.
I was like, my heart was getting broken.
Yes.
And I think it was, when you have these careers, and I don't have children, right? So it's sort of like, a lot of my friends do. And, I love their kids. I support all the things that they do. But my kid is my careers.
Me too.
And so, trying to be like, hey, friends, support. But then, they're focused on life. It just always never lined up as I would have loved fully.
Yeah.
But I'm understanding of it,
Right.
I'm accepting it. And yes, it's been hurtful moments, but they've been teachable moments at the same time.
It took me a long time to get over some of the I don't even know if it was breakups. It was like fading away or whatever.
Yeah.
But now I was like, oh, I'm going to be vulnerable. And I think I was taking a sketch class and I think I came on because I was like, I want to do skits with them. I had this whole plan in my mind. I was like, I'm going to go to this sketch class. We're going to write sketches and do skits together and be my new group. And I was like, hey. And I was like, okay, Selena, you have to relax. I'm not saying you're doing this, but I'm just saying I was like, oh my gosh, I need to relax. And nobody wants someone who's like a little puppy and too eager. It's like,
no,
girl, just chill out.
You know what it is? It's because I live by the whole agape love, right? Like when I really go, I love you. Like I don't have to know you to say I love you. And I think some people don't get enough love in the world. So when they find someone that would focus, they hold on to them.
Yeah.
But then people who give a lot, they get drained sometimes. So they're looking to get that cup filled a little bit. And when you kind of don't get it and you have to isolate now to get it, people think you're just removing yourself. You're like, nah, I got to go and kind of isolate to fill myself back up. So I don't want to put it on any one of you to do it.
Yes.
But it does take me having to step back. And then it's like, well, she stepped back and it's not that same amount of love. And now there's feelings. And I go, guys, we can talk about it. I'm a big communicator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they feel like they have space to communicate?
I don't know. And that's the thing. I never know if I always want to create safe space, but I never know if people feel like they want to tell me things. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I go, you guys could be harsh with me.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I know I'm from New York and I'm from the Bronx, but I'm not,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like when I got scared, when I got my heart broken a bunch of times, I put a wall up out of survival and just trying to protect myself. But it also kept everything out, and I think it created this picture that I didn't want that, or that I wouldn't allow closeness.
Yeah.
And maybe to a certain extent, but that's not what I meant. But I think I was giving off.
Discerning.
Yeah, but it was going too far.
You know what I mean? I was like, nah.
I was like, no. And it was like, but nobody had an end because the wall was made out of cement and brick and blah, blah, blah.
Oh no, I'm open. I tell people, let's chill. Let's do stuff. I'm super open. It's just, how long do we go with it, right? Is it a seasonal thing? And I respect if things are seasonal. I like upfrontness. I want someone to tell me upfront, hey, this is just this. And I go, perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. So I know what to expect. So I'm not getting disappointed anymore.
Right.
I do. I love my friends. I'm a cuddler friend.
Really?
It might not seem like it, but I want to cuddle my friends.
Really?
Yeah. I'm one of those.
Aww.
I want to play your hair. I want to cuddle you.
Braid the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I want to dance in the rain. I'm that type.
Okay.
I dance in the rain a lot.
Okay.
So I'm very free, even though that's what I'm saying. It's like a walking, what is the word that people say? A walking dichotomy, is it? Is it a walking kind of contradiction? And so I go, I'm super technical and this and that, but I am super free and I garden and I dance in the rain and it's like this split thing. So I never know which side people fall for. Do they love all of it?
Right, right. Well, I have a lot of thoughts about that. I'm gonna move on. I'm like, well, a lot of people don't know how to love themselves and they can't love you and blah, blah, all the things.
It's true.
All the things.
It's truth.
About your career, in a perfect world, what happens? What happens?
In a perfect world, Man, I have been in transition mode of thought about what that looks like for me right now.
Okay.
I would be lying if I had a firm answer, but I do want to like direct and produce films, right? I want to be a female Ryan Coogler, you know, like I want to be out there making you have to watch this a couple times for you to understand the depth of what I'm trying to give off. So I do see that transition for myself outside of aerospace and going more into the film and the arts. It's just a scary transition.
Yeah.
To kind of not give up, but it is sort of giving up a little bit what you've been used to, what you used to thrive. Your old dream. Like that was my old dream.
Yeah.
And now I have a new dream.
Yeah.
So.
Would you be able to go back to engineering?
Yeah, your degree is still great, and you know I have great networking there left. So my boss already kind of knows all these things about my life. So he's always like, "You're so happy when you're doing your film stuff," and I go, "I know."
Okay, say you were gone for like a year. Would you have to like relearn a bunch of stuff because the technology is like constantly advancing, right?
Yes, but I think we'll be okay because in people management, it's just people.
Oh, because you're doing more of the people management.
Now, these past couple of years, yeah.
Really?
So now I'm doing more people management and strategizing on execution of work versus the daily hand clicking of things. So I'm more like leading things versus, the day to day.
So you could just go bounce back.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You know, if the generations are still the same. You know, I learned different generations. I have a widespread team. So, you know, just making sure I learn people.
This.
Yeah, I keep up with my folks.
I try to keep up, but clearly I was doing this. So
I keep up because in my meetings when I have something to say, I'm like, you know.
Are people talking about AI a lot?
Yes.
That's all
AI is in our life right
about.
now. And I'm like, guys.
Well, I think it's going to stay.
I think we should learn to think again.
Honey, no.
No.
That's not. No, I agree. But we're not.
I want us to think a little
We're
bit.
not going to.
It's hard for me to exist if I'm a person that's always thinking and asking questions on like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
And why? And they're like, I just put it in a chat GPT and like it gave me I'm like, never mind. I want a little more thought.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to do in both industries?
Okay, so I think definitely in maybe aerospace. Of course, the plan is to make it more efficient, right? Make it more efficient to just build things faster. But I also think, do I think that is going to take away from the creativity? Yeah, because people are not going to think as much. In terms of the film space or the arts, I do think, I hate saying it like this, but I can't get with the AI in the arts world yet. I feel like there's no passion, there's no soul. I look at some of these films / verticals and I go, you know, like I don't have the words. It's a sound. It's just like my heart is just broken. That this is where we are, and it depends on your faith and what you believe in. But you know, I go, we're nearing, in my opinion, some times, and I was like, guys, we have AI now that have to take over our whole life. We're not going to know what's real or fake. I can't even assess these days what I looked at if it's real or fake, and that's scary to me.
Yeah.
Because I want friends.
You like robots?
Are you real?
You have a robot friend.
Are you fake?
I think we'll have robots in our houses before our lifetime's over.
We always gotta do the Alexas.
Yeah,
the
but
little what's a vacuum?
Yeah, I forgot about the vacuum, but I think it'll be like Alice on the Jetsons.
Yeah,
I really do.
They already predicted it, so it's probably coming. It's just, I guess AI is not horrible. It's how we use it and not abuse it. All right. I think we still have to partner with it, not let it take over.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like anything in moderation.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's happening, but it's everywhere. AI is everywhere. It is.
I got another hot take on that.
What is it?
The AI should have stayed as a text-based thing. It should have never included any type of audio or video. It should have always stayed a text thing because it can help humanity, but it doesn't have any capacity to
Mimic and
to manipulate.
yes.
It's just text.
Yeah.
It can be as helpful as ever, but audio and video is where it went wrong.
Yeah, because now it's just like you manipulate, like you see people, and I'm like, this is not a real person. I can tell because the foot is backwards in the video.
Right.
I'm like,
but as it gets better, that stuff's gonna go away, and we're not even gonna be able to tell it because right now it looks too perfect. My algorithm knows I care about like health foods and stuff, and it sent me this older lady. She was talking about garlic. And I was like, she was holding the bleached one and the one that is supposed to look like, and I was like, ooh. And I went on the page and I was like, oh, it's AI. It was too perfect. And then I looked, and luckily in the bio, it was like AI generated content.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could tell, luckily, well, if they take out that disclaimer and it keeps, the perfection is what threw me off. I was like,
no, we're not that perfect.
It just looked too neat and just like nothing was wrong.
I just think about the children. Right? They're going to grow up and have to like run this world. And I go, what are we really teaching?
Yeah.
So, but to each its own. We here. It's
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah,
I really don't. Okay, what does success cost you?
Depends on which avenue we're talking about. Success at my day job would cost me the film world. If I go up all the way to where people may aspire or think I should go, then your life becomes a company. So that is a sacrifice in itself. In terms of the film world, it's like if I go all in, I'm probably sacrificing my day job. Yeah. And that sacrifice is like, you got to make sure you can earn a living. It's hard just doing the arts these days and making sure you can live off of it successfully. Right. So right now I'm in a good balance to just explore but still live comfortably. But at some point, you got to make a decision and put yourself all in. Yeah. So I got to give up one day. I just don't know which one and when.
Do you feel stretched too thin?
Yeah. I'm always stretched. Because I'm also trying to balance being a wife, and that's like in itself. Because then my career, in all honesty, I focused so much on my air engineering career. I didn't really think about kids, right? Yeah. And now I'm like, switch, let's go on a film. And I'm like, oh, I still don't know about kids because that's going to slow me down. And then I got to try to be respectful to my spouse on what he may want. So yeah, it's a lot of couple sacrifices.
Yeah. Do you want kids?
Yes.
Really?
I want kids, but not maybe me having them. I wish men could get pregnant.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a long time.
You said you were?
I wish men could get pregnant.
That'd be good.
I would have knocked my husband up a long time. I did. I was like, man, if you guys would get pregnant.
Then you'll be working all the time and leaving with the kids.
Well, I'm like, okay, go do you. But no, I do. I think about adoption. I do think about surrogates and stuff like that. But I'm still open. I'm still in the range, hopefully, to maybe have one of my own. But I think I have to. I'm in a self mode of transition. I don't know when and how. But I do adore children.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Really?
I'm like.
Are you scared of kids?
No, but I'm scared not to have them, but I don't like them.
What you don't like about them?
Ooh, they're sticky. They're just, the biggest thing is like, you can't give them back, right? Yeah. It's yours. In theory, you could get rid of your spouse, not saying y'all, but you can leave your spouse. Yeah. You can leave your job. You can leave whatever you want, but you can't leave your kid. I mean, some people do, but come on, that's different level of things. Yeah. You can't, I don't like this kid. And it's like, I feel like it just consumes your whole life. Your life is over. For years and years and years, you can't do anything. You can't sleep or go on a trip you can't do anything.
That's true.
You have to, unless you have a nanny or something.
Yeah, I've seen friends who the focus is the children. And you know what, I do tell them, have you saved some time for yourself this week? Right? Like, have you done something nice for you this week? Because they will get older and leave the house, and then you got to go, well, what do I do now? Yeah. But I told my husband, if I'm going to have children, I'm probably going to be that mom that, we both got TikTok. The kid's on TikTok with me. The kid's going to dance class with me. The kid might be on set. Got to make sure it's safe. But that's my best friend then. Maybe I birthed my own best friend. Yeah. There's your friend. So here we go. Come with me and do these things. And let's see how this works.
Yeah. I would want a nanny, not even like all the time, but like it really does take a village, and we've lost that in our. Because when I was growing up, my grandma helped, my granddad helped, my aunt helped, the neighbors helped. Like, because our street, everyone was very close. Like, so my mom did not just. It was not just her and me, but now it's like people are like isolated, and like I even went to her friends' houses. They would watch me with their kids, like. It was not, so when people say nanny, they're like, oh no, we have to pay for help now because that's how like things are designed.
Yeah.
But there was a time where the village really did. There were like 10 people who raised me.
Yeah.
So I would never try to do it with just me and my husband. Like
our cul-de-sac where we live in our community, that's how they are.
Yeah.
Like there's the moms definitely like all like sleepovers and the kids come together. So they have that, and I'm like the aunt. That's what I said. I'm the aunt when they get older, start getting in trouble.
Yes.
They're gonna come to me first. When they in the car, when they're not supposed to be in the car with the boys or whatever, they gonna call me like they call me Miss Takesha. So Miss Takesha, and I go, hey, I'm the fun.
That's
adult.
me. I'm fun.
I like being a fun adult,
auntie.
But I am a godmother. So I want to spiritually. I have 3 god kids.
Oh well.
So I have 2 godsons and a goddaughter through my best friend.
Yeah.
My other best friend, because my husband is technically a best friend.
I was gonna say that. I think you have to say that. Is that your
my other best
public
friend,
answer?
He's male, so my other longest time friend.
How long have you been married?
Oh, this has been going on 7 years. We're going on 7 years in December.
Okay.
But we've been together since 2011. Living together since 2012. Moved states because I kept moving for my job.
He moved with you.
Yep. We lived in Missouri and then South Carolina to Florida and then here.
Okay.
Settled.
What makes a successful marriage?
Communication and not creating them to be something you want them to be, and kind of allowing them to evolve and like really loving them at that evolution point, because it is very hard. It's very hard to be married, but it's very beautiful and worth it. But it is difficult. As you guys grow, you're not going to be the same people you met. Even 7 years, like every 6-7 years, you evolve.
Yeah.
So it's how do you keep choosing each other every single time? Like you got to put the pride away. Like biblically, you're not to be a quarrelsome wife. So little things we nitpick on, I got it. I do. And also as a husband, you have to treat your wife like Christ. Servant based, right? So people forget that part, and we always want to sometimes win the conversation, because I'm guilty of that at times.
Yeah.
But I just go, no, it's okay. It's all right. Like we know we're not gonna leave each other. Let's not even argue.
Right.
Give me a hug. Like hugs. Learning love language. He's physical touch. I'm words of affirmation.
Yeah.
So like he can't cure it with a hug on my end.
Right.
I need words.
Right.
But I can cure him with a hug.
Right.
So I have to not be cold.
Do you think any of it is luck? Because only saying that because I'm only asking because is it lucky to have someone who is willing to as you grew as individuals, but you still are good because you didn't grow apart.
I don't know if it's luck.
You know what I mean?
I think it's fate, alignment.
Part of it is too is that you learn to, maybe not learn if it's already a quality of yourself, but I'll say learn to be happy to compromise for the other person.
Okay.
I'm happy to give up this part of myself to make this person happy. Or
It's selfless. It's very selfless.
What if one of you grew in a direction that was against your values or something?
We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we will have to talk about it.
Shying away from big conversations.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have, we have different roads we've been on, if all truthfulness, right? So it's meeting a person where they're at, right? And not holding something over them if they're not following a certain path. But I do believe that if people need to separate, just choose to do it with respect, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone is meant for your whole life. But you try to be with each other. I always say God placed us together for a reason, and we've been doing it. So it's sort of like I don't see life without my husband. To be honest, I do see him always there, but our foundation of our friendship, I think, is very strong, and that's why. Because I go bro, I bro him all the time. I'm like, bro, this was what happened. This is crazy. And he's just like, okay. But I go, we just always have to choose each, like literally like we fight. We're not perfect. We fight. Not fight. Like,
right. No.
Fight. And so it's sort of like, I wish I had the proper words. It's really my faith. It literally is. It's a faith. It's my spiritual belief, my belief in God to go like, you gave me him and me to him, and so I gotta work at this. There's a lesson I'm supposed to learn. Maybe it's patience. Maybe there's something, he's not gonna give you someone you're super compatible with. He's gonna give you someone who holds that mirror. So you can work on the things you need to work on, which is going to stress you out. And you always realize you're arguing with that one person on the same things because there's something that you haven't shifted yet, but it's on both sides, of course.
Yeah. How did you know this was the person?
Well, time-wise, right, we got engaged like 7 years in, married 9th year. I think for me, he just accepted me at every stage of myself. Like I felt like my relationships before, I had to perform. I had to be made up and dolled up and this and that.
Gosh,
and like I had to keep it all together. And with him, it was like I went natural. I just changed completely into like my power as a woman. And he just kind of like let it just be. And I was like, oh, I like this. And then I want to try this. I want to do this. I went, all right, go do it. And it was just like, okay, I love who I became with you, to be honest. I wasn't the timid nerd as I used to be. I was more like, now I'm a loud nerd, and I'm outside now. So, and it's like having my road dog with me all the time.
Yeah.
And you remember, he's always with me. Yeah. Like anybody that ever seen me, see him.
I knew he was going to be here today. I don't know why I didn't bring the chair in. Because I would have been shocked if he wasn't here today. Okay. I just recorded another episode before this one today. Yeah. And we were talking about that performance and being a chameleon and like I was like I would dress differently depending on who I'm dating. Not extreme, but not me. And I'm like,
why did you do that?
Because I wanted to get the approval, and I was like, oh, and to be accepted by this person, I need to do this. I need to, and maybe they didn't even say it, and it's just something I put on myself. But I just felt like that, and I'm like, when it's a healthy situation, I don't want to say situation, but a healthy dynamic or whatever, it's like, oh, I don't feel that. I feel like I can show up as myself, and like that's a huge, I wouldn't say red flag, but it is a huge like. That's probably not
now you discern that
the road that you should be going down because why would you're not going to keep it up anyways. So you're trying to make them like this person that's fake and that you made up. So it's not gonna.
I don't know why you would have to make it up. I think you're great as is.
Thank you.
I know we haven't like seen each other in a while, but from what I remember, I was like,
I think I was playing a character.
Dang it, guys. I'm so new. Now I gotta like learn you.
Maybe you like Michelle.
That
was my character's name. You liked Michelle? Maybe no.
Well, I'm seeing you now, right?
Yes. So. And you saw me behind the scenes a lot.
Yeah.
But I was quiet. I didn't say much.
Okay. I just lied.
Okay. Okay. Before we go, the show is about career and success, but we talked about that. I wanted to ask you, this is not about career success.
No, go ahead.
Can I ask, are you still doing tarot? Is that too personal?
No, it's not too personal. Okay. I haven't really touched them in a while.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still have them sitting out on the table, and I'm in a spiritual journey of just trusting God versus the cards sometimes. Like, I use the cards when I feel like I want to talk to my dad.
Okay.
Type of thing. If I want some messaging from, like, my dad. Or maybe my grandma. But in all honesty, I just kind of pray now.
Yeah, and you get your answers.
Yeah, and not always on my timing.
No, never.
But they pop up, and I go, you'll let me know what's meant for me. And we'll go from there. I still pay attention to the world. I still look at coincidences, even though I don't think things are coincidences.
Same.
So I still pay attention, but I'm learning to be more aligned to stepping on faith, because that's what stops me from jumping into this fully. I'm scared to leave my day job, right? So to me, I need to practice more just being of faith and like get that courage one day to go all in.
Well, Maya Angelou, who's one of my faves, she said, courage is a muscle. I say this like every episode, but courage is a muscle and you have to exercise it.
Yes.
So I always think about that. Like, I'm not saying you're doing this, but I always think I have to exercise my courage little by little, and then it's going to, one day you look back and it's like, boom, I did this big thing because I practiced so many small things.
Yeah, I've been wanting to jump for a while. So no, definitely, like, I think the small things I'm doing and taking different roles and just trying different things on set, I think that for me is like, okay, I'm getting a little dose of courage and doing more and more.
Yeah.
But I've been getting a lot of calls. And so it's sort of like, at some point I go, I have to like say no to people. And I hate that, but I do have a day job. But I go, you know, if I'm successful, then I'm successful. You know, like if that's who I am and that's what I've been manifesting, then wherever I go, it's going to meet me.
Yeah. How do you get booked?
Referrals.
Really?
Like a lot of referrals, and then also just IG. You know, I go online and someone's like, I'm looking for an AD, and I just like submit my application real quick, and they do a little quick interview, and then we talk, and they're like, oh, I like you.
And that's it.
Yeah, so a lot of referrals, a lot of things just,
Yeah.
Hey, I need you on this. Can you do this? So it's a lot of been referrals.
Right. Okay. That's how I've gotten things too. It's Okay. With the tarot and stuff, you left it alone. Do you read astrology or anything?
I'm still into my astrology.
Leo?
I'm still like, you know, being a Leo, you know.
What's your rising sign again?
I think was it a Capricorn?
Okay.
I think it was Capricorn.
Okay.
I say it like low because sometimes I don't know.
You're not
like
sure.
I forget.
Okay.
I do.
Leo is what matters.
The Leo is the most important part. That would tell you everything you need to know about me.
Yeah.
Because I am still a fire sign.
Right.
I just am managed.
You're on you're not on the shadow side of the Leo. You're on the evolved.
Yeah. And that's why people always go like, oh, you guys are fooling yourselves and this and that. Go, there was a point we were. Like there was a point I was a little more
right.
You know, and then I just tell myself like, I don't like what people take away with that. And I sort of had to dim. Right? Maybe I was just a big personality and that's what it was, but I felt like I dimmed to make things comfortable. But I'm learning my light again in a more evolved way.
Good.
That is more receptive to people, more supportive to people.
Yeah.
Where it's like I don't have to fill the room and take up the whole room. I can fill the room and compliment to you.
I used to be like that, but mine wasn't because of my zodiac sign. It was because of my anxiety.
What are you again?
I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
But I've gotten better because I used to be more sensitive.
Your birthday's coming up.
July 6th. Very excited. Probably a month after yours. June
13th.
Oh yeah. Okay. One of my coworkers is June 13th. I've been getting into numerology. So I don't know. Do you care about that?
I do.
I
care about numbers. I always tell people that's how I knew, like when my dad had passed, the alignment there with I think he had died on September 10th.
Oh wow. Okay.
And we were shooting the weekend after that. Yeah. So he died September 10th, and then 9/10, and then like I was asking my mom forever, when's my birthday? Like when's my not birthday? When was I born? Because I've been wanting to know forever to do my numbers, and then I finally found my birth certificate that she had that had the actual time I was born. It was at 9/10. And so I always look at it as like my dad's sunset was my sunrise in a concept. And so that changed my life. And that's where it was like game over. I'm just living and not for validation from others.
Yeah.
So that alignment, like the 9/10 thing was a big deal. So I kind of, every time I see 9/10 and I get an idea, I know it's not from me.
That sounds poetic. Like his sunset was your sunrise.
Yeah.
And
that's why I believe in coincidences. So I go for that to happen that way, and I finally found when I was like the time.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay.
And you found that you had been asking her, and then you found out after. So, about your personality, well, when we were on set, I felt like you didn't take up space, but your presence was felt, and you were very kind and helpful, and you could tell that you were smart. And you can tell. I don't know how you can, because you're like, I don't know if I'm not like, maybe not book smart, I'm not saying, but when I know people who are like very observant, like when you were saying you watch people, I could tell like you're very observant. You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to do this, and then like, I don't know.
I'm planning.
Yeah,
in my head, I am planning.
There's a computer up there.
Yeah, TQ AI is what I use.
That's so, yes.
It's like I was like a real life AI calculator.
It really, that's what it is. You can see your wheels turning. Yeah, okay.
I want to make sure everyone's good. I'm just like, okay, I got this. I don't like letting people down.
Yeah.
So I put it on like high drive with my performance.
Okay.
To me, you know, people have the camera, and behind the scenes is my performance, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wow you how fast I'm gonna do certain things and try my best to make sure production is smooth as possible. And that's like where I perform.
Yeah, I love to look at it like that. Like, you're performing in front of the camera, I'm performing behind the camera, and they are both extremely. Matter of fact, don't tell nobody. I think behind might be more important. Like the day that person didn't come in, they just threw Seth in there and like to do these lines. But if an AD doesn't show up or a producer, that's not just throw, because it takes a different kind of skill.
Yes.
But I'm a performer, so I am not taking away from what happened. Performance is very important, but I'm just saying.
I literally, like, when I'm on a set with talent, I'm just like, you guys are remarkable. Like, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
And I go, you're so brave. Like, there's things I'm learning as a sponge, just witnessing.
Yeah.
People being in their element.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Anything else before we close out?
No, just thank you so much.
Sure.
And keep doing you, and keep being awesome, and keep being funny.
Thank you.
Don't forget to be funny.
Oh my gosh.
And we could be friends if you ever want to. No pressure.
Okay.
No pressure. We could try a date.
Yes.
And just see how it feels. And if it doesn't work out, we could be like adults and like, this didn't work. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because you were honest, and I love honesty. So.
Well, I want to do it. You just live so far.
I know, but I come down here and there.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Maybe I can meet you before or after a shoot day if you're not too tired. Because that way, because I feel guilty. This is my own problem, but I feel guilty about people driving far distances, even though I don't know why, because I drive far distances.
I should never tell you then.
No, but I don't know what I don't want somebody to be like, I drove over an hour for that. Like, if it goes bad or something. No.
This is you.
Or meet halfway. At least a halfway. I don't know what's in between. I'm not going to say where you live. But in between where you live and where I live. Yeah. But I always wish people would be like, oh, I want to be your friend after the show. I should.
That's how my sets are. Everyone goes after that. I hope we can hang out in real life.
But they don't mean it.
They do.
Have you been hanging out with them?
Well, some people have messaged me, yeah.
Really?
We're cool. I'm cool with all my, like, pretty much most people I've worked with.
I'll tell you this, we are definitely the type of people that if we are invited to something and we say we're going to go,
we go.
We will be there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because we're also the same type of people that if we're not going to be there and we can't go, we'll tell you.
Say you can't.
Yeah, we say you can, but we will send well wishes and do everything. Yeah.
But
we go. I like meeting people. I'm a people person.
Me too.
I drive a lot.
And you don't mind it.
No, we road trip all the way up north sometimes, you know. Or,
yes.
Yeah, so we're drivers.
2 weeks I'm driving to Maryland.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, really? What part?
Frederick County.
Oh, I think we talked about.
Beat.
That's where I went to school.
Yeah. Where?
Morgan State.
We went to Morgan?
Yes, he went.
Why?
He got a scholarship.
He is not of the
I know.
Melatonin.
Melatonin
melanated.
That's how we.
Why are you at? Like, did you just want to? Why?
I wanted an education, and
he wanted an
to
education.
get a minority scholarship because
You got a minority.
I thought that was what
you got a minority scholarship. See, this is
right. That's a whole
people
conversation.
People would get so mad at you for that.
It was.
Were people mad at you at Morgan for that?
No. I was a hot commodity. Everybody freaking wanted to be my friend, and I was just like, "Hey guys, I'm just here to go to school and have a good time."
Are you still friends with these people?
Yes and no. Like, still on Facebook. I don't keep up with them as much. We've all kind of.
Because you used them for your minority scholarship, and now you're done.
No, I'll say I've left past versions of myself behind.
Okay.
Yeah, he's nice now. He's nice to me.
Yeah.
He's nice.
I've been through many transitions in my life.
Yeah, one day when you tell your story, I'll be like, oh gosh, I gotta tell my mom not to watch that, just in case.
I feel like you're a scammer, Seth. Did you give away your scammer life?
Well, I guess I
back in the day,
I definitely heard my fair share of scams, but
yes. As a white man, going to a black school on a minority scholarship.
Can you believe that? I was very shocked when he told me that.
I always put it as I am a wild horse that couldn't be broken.
But I broke him.
I don't know what's happening.
Like in a nice way. In a nice way.
No, I've always been a person that through caution to the wind. I said, if I want to do something, I really had no fear in
You
life.
threw school loans to the wind too, because you were like, I'm not going to pay for school.
Well, I ended up having to take on some loans just because, again, I have my...
Yeah, just
my
don't,
We all have a past.
Yeah.
We all have a past.
Yeah.
It does not need to be shared here, but one day,
It's a great drinking story.
Yeah, that's exactly like what I loved about him is that he could be be the only one of who he is and what he looks like around a whole bunch of other people. And he didn't try to mimic. He didn't try to, because you know how some people.
Yes.
Right. So he didn't try to mimic. He didn't try to. He was like himself.
Is this
and it was nice.
Is this the first time you dated out? How do I say outside of your race? Is that how you say it?
Well, It's
And
not
that
the first time per se.
Okay. And it was melanated, not melatonin.
With a Caucasian male, yes, but like Hispanic in the Bronx, you know.
I feel like
that's kind of normal,
Yeah, it's very normal. Because I lived in LA and I was dating a lot of men who were Mexican. Because they live next door.
But I was like, in the Bronx you have different, but in terms of like Caucasian male, like the first official, I thought I was just I was gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
He tricked you like he tricked at school.
Yeah, he said told everyone you're my girlfriend. I said, what? And he claimed so quickly, and I was like, this is new. Let me just see. And then it was like dead, like we were just together.
Did you think you were gonna feel comfortable around him?
No, it's not that. I went to this where I was going to college at the time. It was barely any black people.
Oh yeah.
So I was used to being around.
Y'all had the opposite.
Yeah, we were having the opposite experience, and so when I met him, he was at Morgan, and I was very like intrigued.
Right.
Like, why are you there?
Right.
And then I said, when he says, I got a minority scholarship, I was like, tell me.
So
more.
proud of himself.
I'm kind of confused. Like, talk to me about that.
Were there other white people at Morgan?
Yes, but not on minority scholarships. There were about 4 or 5 others that were all there on sports scholarships for tennis or soccer.
What?
Things. But I was a man of my own,
Did you date black women before?
Oh, yeah, I was not the first. I was at the first. So that's why I was like, he's regular. He just has a type. His friends were black too, like where he grew up. So
white friends and black friends.
Yeah, so he was very versatile. So I was like, I like that. Like you're just comfortable in you.
I'm a very accepting person of people.
Yeah.
Did you date white women too?
Mm-hmm.
Who did you prefer?
I prefer black.
You prefer TQ.
That's a whole conversation.
How did your family feel?
I mean, in regards to race, no issues there.
They don't care?
No. It's more of a personality thing.
Yeah, I was bold, so some of that.
How does your family feel?
It's fine. My mom loves him. My family's good.
They
were
care?
fine. My mom was fine. Everybody was fine. I think my family's from the Caribbean, so I'm first generation here. So to me, I think it was just like, okay, we'll see.
Some white people in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Do you ever get treated like
differently?
Rudely, like rude? Or mean?
I don't think rude or mean, but I think I get treated with the expectation that my husband takes care of everything for me in terms of like I don't have to work or like no, that's not how it works.
There's a new term for that called WAG. Have you heard of this?
No.
I don't even know what it stands for.
No.
But it's for women who are being taken care of. Like
I was like, no. I think people assume like he is the one that does it all and takes care of everything. And I go, no.
Yeah.
I'm the, you know, he does real estate, which is cool, but you know, it's like, no, I'm the technical career person. And,
Right,
you know,
right.
so that throws it off. Like people don't realize that. They think,
Yeah.
okay, maybe he's a smart one. Like it depends on where we go.
Right.
You know, but then they're like, you tell them what you do, and they're like, oh, good for you. I'm like, yeah, I'm successful-ish. You know?
No, successful.
But, you know, and so it was kind of like that is probably more challenging, is the perception of like, she's with a Caucasian guy because he, you know, might have money. And I'm like, nah.
No, that y'all just like each other, for real.
We just like really like each other.
For real.
Yeah. Like, we're cool.
I don't think you could deal with like being with each other. I don't know how much y'all are together, but every time I see you, you all are together. Yeah. Even just that is enough to say they probably like each other.
We actually like being around
each other because I know married couples who are like, oh, I can't wait for him to leave. Like they would never go around, like even be in the car that long together. It's ugh.
We understand each other pretty well. I think that's what it is.
Outside of work, we're around each other pretty much constantly, and then even when we're at work, we're still talking to each other.
Everyone's like, you talk on the way to work, and then like, I was like, yeah. Because I got things to say on the drive. Like I needed to call him. I got a thought real quickly. I got a new idea, you know. And so he just takes my notes and he goes, "Oh, you got a new idea," and he pulls out his phone and write down the idea. So it's like we kind of work well together a little bit in that sense. I hate saying it like this because I was like, I'm Oprah in my future, and that's my Stedman.
Okay. Well,
is that good or bad? I don't know if that's a good.
I
like it.
About Stedman.
Stedman's still successful, but just not Oprah.
Very. Well, no one's.
We need a new Oprah one day.
What did you say?
I think we need like a new phase of Oprah's
I want to be
in.
the next Oprah.
Okay.
But talk showy. But you're doing the other stuff. So I'm doing the talk show.
Yes.
Right? But I think
I can produce.
Yeah. But if Oprah was looking, but if Oprah was looking for someone on her level, that's almost not existent.
Yeah, it's not
like nobody's on her level, you know. So, but he's very, very successful as a regular person, but she's Oprah. She's like in a 1%er. Yeah, and like everything she's.
Because he's so low key. Yeah. Even though, to be honest, I think me getting into the industry is showing that it's more of maybe my husband's supposed to be there in terms of in the acting way. Yeah. Like looking at him, and that's what I'm saying. He knows way more about movies than I do. I've never been focused on it. So I think I'm a segue. And I'm okay with that. Right. And I realized I was like, you know what? This whole time might have never been my story fully, but it's his. And I'm okay with it because then maybe he gets to retire me, and then I can be that. Is it WAG? Yes.
I don't even know what it stands for. I'm careful what I'm doing here telling people.
I was like, then I can go and just do random things. I'm big. Well, yeah, but I'm also big on humanity stuff, humanitarian type work. Yes. So I like gardens. I want to do gardens for communities and schools and churches and feed the world because it should be free.
Food?
Yes. Food should be, it's given to us for free. It should be free.
But we're not sitting here saying everybody should have cookies and cakes and ice cream, but
fresh veggies and fresh fruits and stuff. Yes. Yeah. So I think we should bring that back. And so that's something we do. We're avid gardeners, and we grow all types of vegetables. Really? I have a huge U-shaped raised bed system. We just put vertical trellises up this past weekend, so it's big.
16-foot courtyard in the center.
Yeah, so we have a huge garden, and I bring food and vegetables for my employees. I give stuff to my neighbors, and I go, it's free. We shouldn't have to pay for this, but the world has commercialized everything. So I go, we got to start taking back things that we can. So if I can have something push is to bring food back.
I love that.
And it helps heal our bodies. We're organic, pesticide-free type gardening too. So I want to be able to say, why are we for profit with people being sick, right? So it's let's bring back good, healthy food so people can actually feel better again. Yeah. Their skin and all that stuff. The things we put in the food these days.
It's scary.
Very.
It's very scary. I don't know if you've heard of Sevenata. They've been around for 70 years. Shout out to Sevenata. But they sell locally. They're a co-op. And so living in the city, I can't have a garden, but I try to support the small, like little 5 Points.
Yeah.
I should go there and get as much as I can without going to the big stores. I go there first, and then whatever I can't get, because some things economically, I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense, or they just don't sell it.
Yeah.
So I get everything I can, and then I'll go to the corporate giants when I have to.
Yeah.
But it's not my fault. You don't have everything I need. But,
I know. No, you can't get everything.
Yeah, you can't. But as much as you possibly can. And I love to support, especially these stores that have been there for so long, the Black-owned stores and the 7-Out, like I said, that's a co-op. Just whatever you can to support is like, just do whatever you can, you know? Because I feel like some people might hear gardening and they're like, I can't grow a garden because of XYZ. I can't either, but I can go to the folks who do go to the garden, like,
and help them.
Give
to them. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but when I mean the things we produce, I'm in love. Like I go out there and I learn about all these plants, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna apply the principles of plants to the principle of humans. Wow. So no rotten fruit near me.
Right.
Okay? So I think about that things. I go, okay. Sometimes it's the flower, sometimes the environment. So don't always think it's you.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you need nutrients. Or maybe you need to just move to a new environment.
So
I'm
true.
like, guys, like gardening help teach us some lessons about who we are and how we should be operating.
Yes.
So.
And I don't want to always be defensive or like say it's somebody else's fault, but sometimes your environment really is messing you up.
Yes.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
Because you can't grow you know more about, I don't know anything about gardening, but you can't grow a such and such and a such and such.
Exactly.
That's it. Y'all get it.
Yeah, we get it. I knew exactly where she was going. I was like, yeah, you can't do that.
You
like
have to remove.
Some things are shade, some things shouldn't share the same soil because they pull more nutrients than the other plants, so now the other plant's stunted. Okay, so I'm very mindful that your plant might only grow as big as the container.
Yeah.
So get into a bigger container.
Yeah.
So you have more
Honestly,
growth,
seriously.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like the concepts of just nature evolves over to the concepts of us as people.
I heard this guru talking about if we were all farmers or at least spend time farming, that's your gardening is different, but they're like you would learn how the natural cycles of life work, and it would help you have a more realistic lens on your own life because you know how to expect. The natural order of things. Nothing's always blooming. Nothing's always. You have to plant seeds and wait. Yeah. It's not like you plant the seed and then you water it. Like you have to wait. That's the noise that they make. I know. But yeah, I think about that a lot, even though I do not know anything about farming or gardening.
Well, I can teach you.
And I'm okay.
It's easy to learn. It's hard to master.
Yeah.
That's just one of those things I'm not.
That's okay.
Interested in.
We'll grow the interest. Yeah. Or we just bring you some of the fruits and vegetables.
And I will give you hugs for it.
I'm okay with that.
Because you're like, you don't want to charge, so. Okay, before we close out, do you have friends? Because she's saying the friend thing. Do you have friends?
Just me.
I could tell, okay. Both of y'all, you need some couple friends.
We've been working on that, right?
Yeah. I'll say this, from my side, I do not put myself out there that often.
Yeah.
I don't. I put myself into her, I put myself into my work, and my home life. And
that's good.
And from there, I'm open to friends, but I just haven't pursued it as hard as I probably could have.
They usually say the guys don't.
I think it's because of me sometimes, because of my Leo energy.
Because
I'm always like, let me assess the friendship. Like,
that's a protective
what's the
thing.
energy?
No, I'm the same way. Even with my mom or my brother, anybody, I'm like, anybody I care about, because outside perspective is important. Yeah. I need to see who this person is. Honestly.
To see the energy that you're giving, because it would translate, and if they're impacting you, then it's going to impact me, and I need to know what they're bringing to the table.
Yeah. It's a similar mindset, because I'm very protective of her,
so you get it.
I can't have a single male friend per se, not that it's impossible, but they're going to want to go out places where they can meet women. I have no urge or need to go out to places I can meet women. Right. Not for me. It's already kind of a hard split there.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we hang out with, I've hung out with married friends too, and depending on the group.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like to hang out.
Yeah, we like hanging out. We just gotta find people that want to hang out.
Yeah. Okay. I will finally close this out. We did it, y'all.
Yay!
We did it. Thank you, TQ, for sharing your time with me and playing along with the game in the beginning. You can find out more about TQ on
IG or TikTok. I never have to normally do it. I never did this before. Tiki_Hendrix, like Jimi Hendrix. That is my name online, so you can find me there.
I'll put that in the show notes.
Yeah,
she has a lot of followers. She's being bashful on TikTok. Yes, you do.
On my TikTok, yeah, but not on my IG.
No, I didn't look at the IG. But
IG,
TikTok,
I'm just slowly like.
The TikTok is a lot.
Yeah, my TikTok, I had some investment of myself in that.
Yeah.
But I realized in the film world, IG is where it's at.
That's for sure.
I've been just organically trying to grow. But I've definitely been growing since the first time I did this.
Ooh, well, congratulations.
Thanks. I don't want to hold myself to the numbers, so I'm just trying to still take something.
Yes. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in. Subscribe to the You Plus Happy YouTube channel. Like, share the episode, do all the things, and follow me on Instagram at Selena_Marshae. You can watch clips and all the stuff, and then you'll know when episodes are coming out. And let me know how you like the new format for season 3.
Thank you for watching.
I will see you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.